G'day folks, and welcome to this unboxing of the Earthborne Rangers second printing all-in game found pledge. It's just arrived today. I've cut the tape and I've taken the first layer of packaging off the top so I could see what's inside, and I'm ready to take it out and have a look. What is Earthborne Rangers? Earthborne Rangers is a cooperative card-oriented, card-facilitated, card-driven adventure game where you play as a ranger with your deck of cards and you explore this kind of futuristic world. A futuristic world where you are a ranger protecting the wilderness, protecting Earth. And along the way you will traverse various paths and encounter various creatures and people and challenges which you resolve via your various your abilities and your card items and various things like that. So really card driven, card facilitated. You're using your cards to do things. Okay, so I've got the base game, and I know the base game is kind of down the bottom there, but I've got all these expansions on top. So I'm going to pack these expansions out. As I said, there was a bit of covering on top, which I've taken off just to check what's inside. The first thing you notice is the Legacy of the Ancestors campaign expansion. It is yay big. It includes another 285 cards and dividers and tokens and a map and a book for that. Now, this game is somewhat renowned for its, I think they use completely recyclable components. So a lot of cardboard, a lot of wood, no plastic. So there's no plastic wrap, and they've used these stickers to seal the boxes, and you just basically cut through that sticker to open the box. So that's the expansion. I'm not going to open that. I'm just showing you that. What else do we have here? We have the Arcology Corridor map. Okay, so this was I think this was an extra. I went all in. I was so excited by this game. I decided to just get everything. So it's a beautiful arcology map which shows various aspects of this futuristic environment. The Verdant Passage, and it's kind of just a kind of thematic background to the world you're exploring. The Surveyor's Loop, the 3 to 4 day hike of moderate complexity over 125 kilometers. Looking on the backside, the Valley. So this is the Valley, the arcology. We have Stratum 1, 2, and 3. I don't know much about this world, but I will be exploring it. So it's a lovely thematic map that was added to my pledge. Here we have Moments on the Path. Okay, this is a very simple expansion. It just adds some more encounters, moments on your path. So my understanding is 16 Valley moments, 16 arcology, some features, some rule cards, some card dividers, adds some new variety to the path deck. These are basically the encounters that you'll have along your adventure. We then have deluxe wooden tokens. So again, this was another optional extra that I pledged. I think the base game has cardboard. I saw some playthroughs of the first printing with these wooden tokens, and they look really nice and tactile. I thought, yeah, I'd like to get those. So deluxe wooden tokens in that box. And this highlights the 4 attributes that you'll have: awareness, fitness, focus, and spirit. They are the 4 attributes that all characters in the game will have. They're the 4 attributes that will guide your test. You'll typically be doing a test in one of those 4 areas. Here we have the Stewards of the Valley. This is a new Ranger card expansion. So I think there are 2 Ranger card expansions. I know this is a Ranger card doubler. Additional cards found in the Rangers base game. It's available for, it increases the available options for those who want to increase freedom in deck building and deck modification. Okay, so this enhances the all the characters, I believe, in the base game, possibly even this one as well, I don't know. Whereas this is an entirely new 193 new cards, including a new background set, new specialty trait, new cards for each of the backgrounds, giving you more options for character. Okay, so they both do something similar, I guess. contains an additional set of cards found in the game. Oh, it's just a doubler. Okay, so duplicate cards. Right, so that's that. Then we have the base game. You can see a lot of packing here. I'm hoping this is in very good condition, and it looks in superb condition. So there we go. This is the... I'll get that box... Oh, no, there's more in here. There's something in there. That's the mat. And then I'll get this box out of the way because I won't need it. So there we go. This is Earthborne Rangers. I'm going to very carefully cut this open so we can see what's inside. This is what they recommend. Don't try and peel the stickers off because you'll damage your box. Just a nice little slice along the edge there. So that's the back of the box. You can see sort of this is a card facilitated game. You've got your character. This is one character. This is the second character. Here's your character in the center here. Here are your abilities. Those 4 abilities that I mentioned. They're slightly different for each character. And the tokens that go on those. And then your sort of abilities, attributes, and the very aspects of this, which I'll talk about in just a moment. So what is in here? 540 cards, 36 dividers, 92 tokens, a campaign guide, a valley map, a rulebook, and a deck building guide. So you will start a game. Now, keep in mind, I haven't played this yet. I've just sort of scoped ahead and I've been watching playthroughs for a while. You will start the game of Earthborne Rangers by building your Rangers deck. Alright, so here we have the rulebook. It's heftier than I thought. 48-page rulebook. Let's start at the beginning and we'll work our way through. It doesn't seem to be an overly complicated game. I've watched how to play guides. I've watched playthroughs. I'm already up to page 7 and we're just getting to the basic concepts, components. Okay, so here's your challenge cards. You'll have one of, this is what you draw. So here you have your aspect cards, which is, guiding your character's abilities. And these are the challenge cards, which you'll draw to add a bit of randomness to your challenges. Card dividers obviously divide your cards. The location cards show your location, 37 of those. You've got weather, mission cards. And then the core of the game are these ranger set cards and your path set cards. So 160 cards, and you'll notice basically my understanding is you'll journey throughout this world and encounter these things on your path numerous times, including a bit of repetition. So here you have the description on the tests, the challenge deck, getting started, game setup, playing the game, playing a card, traveling around, arriving, refreshing, performing a test, a bit more detail on success and failure. So basically you want to pass these tests. You play your tokens, you might have various modifiers, you try to succeed, cleaning up cards, fatigue, and then ending the day. So a game session typically revolves around a day of your adventure, and then at the end of the day you choose to rest, you might be fatigued, etc. Okay, and then from 22 on, it's just additional concepts, card anatomies, ranger card anatomies, keywords, playing a campaign, right? So there's a campaign-oriented game. Here's the details on creating your ranger. Okay, so there's the details on the aspects on the left: awareness, spirit, fitness, focus, background, artisan, background, forage. So just a lot of pages on the background to these rangers. Okay, to kind of give you a bit of theme, a nice full-page index at the back. So that is the rulebook. Then this is the prologue. Welcome to the prologue. Lure of the Valley campaign. Playing the prologue is optional. So you can see there's a lot of text in here. Okay, so it's quite a hefty prologue there with the campaign tracker on the back. Then we have a token sheet with a token missing. That's interesting. I don't know if that's interesting. That's annoying. Lucky I got the wooden tokens. Another big map of the valley. This is a larger map showing more detail of the valley. And then the decks of cards. So, as I said, it's a card-driven, card-facilitated game. So there are many cards in here. You can see here this is an encounter with a blood Beckoned Velox. Okay, I don't know. I can't really. I've read all about this. This is sort of what you need to fail or succeed. An antelope. Yeah, look, a lot of cards to get through. Flood damage feature, ball, lightning. Lots going on in this environment. Plenty of cards, plenty to get through. And as I said, everything's sort of cardboard, paper. My understanding is no plastic components in the game. So, here we go. Here's that token. Just slip down the edge there. So, folks, that is Earthborne Rangers, the second printing. I'll be learning how to play this in a bit more detail and getting into it as soon as possible. And of course, the map, the mat. I think this is a play mat. So I'll quickly crack this open. Yeah. So lovely play mat showing location along the way, the challenge deck, challenge discard, path deck, path discard. Nice neoprene mat there to facilitate gameplay. All right, folks, thank you for watching and take care.